morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another week of Black Friday, week 14. We are coming to the conclusion of, and today you will also have four extra credit clues. I think 3 or 4 extra credit clues coming up for today for more points to add to your total for this school year. We still have another half to go after Christmas break, and I might have some surprises for you later on in the school year, but we'll get to that later on. This week, end of week 14, once again, we had to travel through the continent of Africa, and all the clues you were given should have led you to one country. Just one. And some of the answers I got were kind of off the radar, so to speak, but I can understand where some of them came from. And I want to congratulate and thank you for all of the new participants for this week who have shown interest into Flagademics, the Flag Friday, and I hope you continue to play throughout the season. End of week 14, as I said, and last week was the Republic of Lithuania, and that was the answer for last Flag Friday. So here we are, week 14, and I have some of the clues written down. Not word for word, but I have them written down what you had to get each day and add them up and see if you can discover which country I was talking about all week. Let's get started. For Monday, you had 3 clues. The first one was it's a landlocked country. A landlocked country means the country is surrounded by all land. There's no ocean. It's not next to maybe a river, but usually landlocked countries mean there's no type of water source in between that country and the neighboring countries. So that's what landlocked means. One of this country's neighbors was shown on Flag Friday back in October. So usually I don't start referring to old flags or flags earlier in the year until after the first of the year. Started a little early this time. So the second clue was the country that you're looking for this week. One of their neighboring countries was on Flag Friday, as I'm talking to you now, back in October. But which country do you think I'm talking about? And third clue for Monday was France established their borders. Now, see, some people took that as, oh, this country speaks French. No, 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 no. France established this country's borders. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the country spoke French. See? So sometimes you can get these clues and think a little too much into it. But that's why we're here. So we can learn from our mistakes or learn from our assumptions and then try to correct them later on. So if you had a clue that says France created their borders, that doesn't necessarily mean that country speaks French. So make sure you pay attention to the clues you are given. For Tuesday, the armed conflict has created a human rights issue. So there was some type of armed conflict that has now plundered this country into a human rights violation or human rights issue. So that might not have been a really easy clue to tie to one country because it's all over Africa, if not all over the world. But for this particular country, they had an armed conflict that has created their current human rights issue. Clue number 2 for Tuesday was one of the poorest countries in the world. And number 3, one of the unhealthiest countries in the world. So those last two probably steered you in the one direction of what you're looking for, but it's still kind of vague. So that's why I had you go for Wednesday. Wednesday, this country is a UN member. They're a member of the African Union and the Ubangi River, if I pronounced that correctly, Ubangi River. Now, the Ubangi River in Africa, where is it located? And what countries are touching or have connections to this river? Ah, the answer will be revealed to you in just a few moments. Then we go to yesterday, Thursday. Bananas arrived in this country back in the first millennia BCE. Copper, salt, dried fish, and textiles dominated the economic trade at one point. And the one that probably should have gave you the answer right there, or if I pronounce his name correctly, Bartholomew Bunga. Bartholomew Bunga. You do that name, you click that name, that answer might show up in their biography. Ah, so you got 3 for Monday, 3 for Tuesday, 3 for Wednesday, and then 3 for Thursday. So that's 12 clues you had to look through to come up with the answer for today. Now, what country was I talking about? There were a few good guesses, a few close, but not exactly. So, I will reveal answer in 3, 2, 1. And the country you see popping up in front of you, not Tunisia, it's not DR Congo, Central African Republic. The Central African Republic is your answer for this week. Central African Republic. Now, this would be mostly considered a horizontal four-band flag with blue, white, green, and yellow, and the red stripe in the middle, with the star in the upper right corner or upper left corner by the hoist. There's no particular description for each color. However, blue normally goes for the sky or water. White normally means peace. Green normally means the land, forest. And the yellow usually means like gold or natural resources. However, the red stripe in the middle is for the unity of Africa and the Europeans. Since France pretty much created the borders of Central African Republic, they have a European connection. That's what the red stripe is for. So Central African Republic is your answer for this week. Now, I personally have no connection to this country, but if you know somebody who does, show them the video and let them know that their home country has been presented and now part of the Flagademics Black Friday. So, and now comes the part where I show you Flag of the Day. Flag of the Day. This country, again, I have no connection to. Another African country. And if you know somebody who is from this country, again, share the video so they can see that their country is being represented as well. Today's flag of the day will be the Republic of Zambia. The Republic of Zambia is your flag of the day. And if you want to know more about the Republic of Zambia, check out and go to the Flagademics Instagram page and Facebook, and you'll see more information about the country of Zambia and the design and meaning of the colors of their flag. The Republic of Zambia is your flag of the day. So, one more time, your answer for the week is Central African Republic, and your flag of the day is the Republic of Zambia. So, this week, had a lot of clues, so it might have been a little challenging for some, but like I said before, keep trying, might surprise yourself. You never know where your hard work will take you. And as the logo says, the world is yours to learn. Take the opportunity to learn the world around you. Know what's going on around you. And be aware of what's going on around you. You never know what you might learn. You're learning every single day. Make sure you keep that up for the rest of your life. Comes in handy. So, I want to say thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow the Flagademics Instagram page, make sure you click down on the subscribe or follow button so you'll be notified every time a new video pops up. And still looking at more content to come later on in the year or in the season, probably 2024. And things are already shaping up to look slightly different for 2025 season. But we'll get to that when the time comes. So, I want to say continue to be respectful, continue to be responsible, continue your hard work, dress warmly if it is cold out there today, wherever you are. And if I don't see you for today, throughout the day, or if I'm out and about, have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Come back and ready to go next week for another regular Flag Friday, week 15. A few more weeks, or a couple more weeks actually, until we hit the Christmas break. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen, almost there. So, until then, I will see you next week. Peace out. Love ya.